Hey, thanks for joining me. I'm Andrew Axum with Axum Outdoor Adventures, Axeman on the Slingshot Forum, and today I'm at a place that's very special to me. I'm at the home that I grew up in. I've had a desire to get back down here recently and go up into the woods and do a little bit of hiking. I was fortunate enough to grow up with about 10 acres of woods that are right behind that barn behind me. This is the place that I was raised. These are the woods that gave me an appreciation for nature and hiking, and been wanting to get out and go up into the woods and find some natural forks to make some slingshot frames out of. And today I just decided I'd come down here and combine those two things, head up into the woods and cut me some natural forks. This was a wonderful place to grow up with plenty of woods to explore. In addition to the 10 acres of woods that my parents owned, those woods attached to several hundred other acres of woods. So we really had kind of a wooded paradise to play in as a kid, and I'm going to go up there today and play in it as an adult. That was the barn that at one point we had a horse and a couple of cows, but those are long gone. I know there's no natural forks over here that I'm looking for, but I'll take a little bit of a detour over here. These are not where this is not where I anticipate finding the forks, but this is a cave my parents have here on the property. This part of the county has a very karst topography. A lot of caves over here. I was fortunate enough to grow up with one right in my backyard here. Have never been too far down in there, but I know a lot of the kids when we were younger did. I don't know what kind of automobile these parts are from, but I know they've been up here since at least 1973. That's when I came along. Back in the mid-70s, we had a horse and a couple of cows, and we have about 10 acres of woods here on my parents' property. My mom still lives here. My dad passed away in 2016. But this was a pond. It's the remnants of a pond that my dad had dug out up here, I believe, for the horse and the cows that we owned back then. There's not much left to it. I remember one time riding my dirt bike up here. I think every kid in the neighborhood had either a Honda or a Kawasaki dirt bike back in the 80s. We had trails all over these woods, but that rock in particular, I remember coming up here and finding a big fat black snake sunning on that rock, and I just happened to have a pack of firecrackers in my pocket, and I lit those and tossed them in the general direction of that snake, and I had never seen a black snake move that fast. He was over that hill before I knew what was going on. I'm not sure what year or kind of automobile that was, but I know it's been up here since at least 1973. I also remember as a kid, Dad would hook a wagon up to our tractor, and my mother, my two sisters, myself would get in the back of that wagon. We would come up to these woods and cut firewood that would get us through the winter. Dad drove the tractor, and that was just something we did as a family every fall. I also remember coming up here as a young boy and cutting Christmas trees down for the family. We didn't go to a Christmas tree lot, we just went to the woods. Coming back up to these woods is almost a religious experience for me. I feel so fortunate and blessed to have grown up with this as my backyard. These woods were basically our babysitter back then. We spent day and night up here, literally. Nobody worried about us because we were safe. And I just feel blessed to have had this be part of my life then, and to still have access to it and have it be part of my life now. Well, I'm back home in my garage now, and I really had a good time getting out in the woods. That was especially meaningful to me to get out into those particular woods. So many memories came flooding back from childhood. I was also able to pick up some natural forks there. I feel like I got a decent little selection of a few of them. So that's going to give me some slingshotting projects to work on over the next few weeks. And I really enjoyed having some time to sit down and visit with my mother. If you're fortunate enough to have your parents still around, I encourage you to take the time to do that. Well, that's going to be it this time for Axum Outdoor Adventure. I hope you enjoyed our little stroll through the woods. I know I sure did. Don't forget, if you like these videos, go down and hit subscribe. Also, remember to give us a like, and don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you can get alerts anytime we put out new content. Thanks for watching.